The Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath. Esther Greenwood is a young woman with a sharp mind and big dreams. She's won a coveted internship at a New York fashion magazine, and from the outside, it looks like everything is going right. But inside, Esther feels hollow, disconnected, as if she's watching life from behind glass. The city glitters, but its glamour feels false. Its parties and smiles can't quiet the growing fog in her mind. Beneath her polished exterior, she feels trapped in expectations of perfection and femininity that make no room for who she truly is. Back home in the suburbs after her time in New York, Esther's unease deepens. The world seems to have a script written for her: marriage, motherhood, conformity, but she can't bring herself to follow it. The freedom she longs for feels out of reach, and her thoughts grow darker, circling around failure, emptiness, and the question of who she really is. Her once bright ambitions blur into despair. She can't read, can't sleep, can't even imagine a future that feels her own. The bell jar descends, a suffocating symbol of depression and isolation, cutting her off from the air of ordinary life. Her attempts to end her pain lead her to a series of hospitals and doctors, some kind, others cold. Through shock treatments and confinement, she sees how women's pain is often misunderstood, dismissed, or controlled. Yet beneath her despair, there's still a spark, a small will to survive. Slowly, through therapy, connection, and time, the bell jar begins to lift. Esther starts to breathe again, to reclaim fragments of herself, though the air still feels fragile, as if the glass could fall again at any moment. By the end, she steps into a meeting with her doctors, facing the world once more. The outcome isn't a triumph, but a trembling renewal, a young woman daring to begin again after coming so close to the end. Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar captures the raw edges of mental illness, the weight of societal expectation, and the search for identity in a world that often silences women. Through Esther's voice, wry, intelligent, and painfully honest, we see both the collapse and the flickering recovery of a mind under pressure. It is not only the story of one woman's breakdown, but also her fierce, imperfect fight to live and to understand herself, even under the glass dome of her own despair.